Right guys, the start of my day consists of making packed lunches for everyone. So today I've got just the 3 to put up. So I'm just going to do some ham ones. I use these buns from Aldi. It's the Metro rolls and they're exactly like the Subway ones. I'll get the cheese and the herb. If you haven't tried them guys, definitely give them a go because they're really, really nice. that's 3 of those put up, ready for them to take. Right guys, my outfit for today is not very glamorous. So I've got starting at the top, my little cream hat that I got from Primark, which was in the kiddie section. So yeah, watch out in the kiddie section because sometimes you can pick things up for us adults. I've got my cream gilet on, which is from Primark. It's like a long gilet. I'll angle it down so you can see it in case you haven't already. I've got this checky shirt on, which is from Everything £5, and just a little white vest top on underneath. On my legs, I've got leggings from Primark. These are them fleecy lined leggings, and I do believe these Chelsea boots are from Primark, like a long time ago, but they do still get them in from time to time, and if they do, I will be getting another pair. So this is like the gilet. It's like a long gilet, so it's lovely for I love these for driving, you know. Because they're like non-restrictive, you know, without having, when they're missing the sleeves, like you can move about, like really, really good, you know, like for turning the wheel, things like that. You think I was going on a rally drive? I'm not. But you know what I mean. It's like when you're changing the gears, because my car's like a what's it called? Hey, I don't know what they're called. It's not automatic. It's a manual. Yeah, manual car. So you know, when you're changing the gears, it's easier, you know. So yes, that's the outfit of the day. Right guys, we're at Dunelm now. We're just going to go in and see what they have. Emma's going to look at some of the kitchenware and things like that for a new house. I've got Emma in the back there, you can see her, and Alice is in the back as well. So we're going to go in and have a look around.
When lights go out, you're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I tell myself you'll be back again. When the stars are aligned, we will dance in the meadow on our favorite place. When spring is coming, space for a dance in the meadow on our favorite place. When spring is coming,
Guys, we've just been in Dunelm and they had some like lovely bits and pieces in there. We did pick up some things, so I'll show you them in a future video, because I think this video is probably going to be too long. But they had some really nice things in there, didn't they, Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was quite tempted to buy more, and Emma is, well, she has spotted some things, haven't you, but they're electricals, so she's going to hang on to get the electrical bits until they've actually moved in the house. But yeah, you know, I've obviously inserted some footage of the bits that, you know, of the things that they've got in store, and just some of the things, you know, that we kind of saw. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed seeing what's in store. I think we're going to head on home now, aren't we? And give Emma a bottle. Not for a long time. Give Alice a bottle and have a cup of ourselves. So oh, there's Alice on cue for a bottle. Right, off we go. Yes, we're at Aldi, and I'm just going to pop in and get some bits for dinner tonight. So yeah, let's go in. Right guys, I'm back home now, and I've just picked up some things from Aldi. I'll just show you where I've picked up. It's for today's dinner. So I bought some rosemary because I'm going to do some focaccia bread, some homemade focaccia bread for dinner tonight. I picked up some of these for packed lunch because I was running low on them. I also picked up the Mary Piper potatoes. So I'm going to do some wedges, like flavoured wedges. I also picked up some chicken. Now this has gone up in price. It's $13.99 now for this pack of chicken breast fillets. But they do obviously last for more than one meal. We'll probably get about 2 meals out of these. So I picked those up for tonight's dinner, and whilst I was in there I saw this little dupe, and it's this dupe for, I believe it's for the White Company, you know, their hand wash. This one's Paradise, and it's in bergamot, amber and vanilla, and it does smell really, really nice. They had reduced it to $1.99, so I thought, oh, I'll give it a try, you know. So I picked that up. I'm going to do some ironing. I'm going to make some focaccia bread after that. Oh yes, I was saying about Dunelm. I did pick up some lovely things in Dunelm, but I also picked up some things in the charity shop as well earlier in the week. So I'm going to share them with you on another video. But yes, I'm going to crack on with some ironing, and then I'm going to make the focaccia bread for tonight's dinner.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling.
And as if by magic. Right guys, I'm just going to do some wedges. I've just washed the potatoes and I'm just going to dry them off with some kitchen roll. I just find it works better if you dry them off.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if
Right guys, I've chopped all of those. I'm going to transfer them into this oven dish. And I'm going to put some black pepper on. Now we absolutely love pepper guys, so you're probably going to be thinking, wow, that's a lot, but we love pepper. And then we like the smoked paprika. Now you can't get the paprika, but the smoked paprika has like a much better taste, I think. So I'm just going to put some of the paprika on. This is just from Aldi, guys. So quite a liberal amount of that. And then this is, I think I had this in one of my favourites actually. And this is the Chinese salt and chili pepper seasoning. And this is from Home Bargains. It's £1.29 or something now. This, or £1. Oh, it's over £1 now. It used to want to be dead cheap. But it is really, really nice. I've not salted the wedges because this is like salty, so no need to sort of salt them. But what I will say is, once you've opened it, once you've taken this top off it, you need to transfer it into something airtight, because mine's always, like, every time I've opened one, it's gone damp, and then obviously it's no good. But you definitely need to transfer it into something more airtight. So just bear that in mind, guys. I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on my wedges. Oh, it's quite a bit. Come out dead fast. absolutely love this stuff, you know, and you can put this on chicken as well. You know, you don't just have to pour it on your wedges. You can totally put it on chicken. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab a spoon and then give them a mix. I'm actually going to put some olive oil in as well. So just drizzle some olive oil over the top. I'm probably going to bake them in like a sunflower oil. So just give them a mix and incorporate all of them flavours. And then if you feel like you need some more, just, you know, pop some more on there. We love like really heavily seasoned wedges. You know, the more seasoning the better. So I'm just going to pop some more on actually. Just pop a little bit more paprika. Sorry, the smoked paprika. A bit more pepper. You can put whatever you want on them, you know, but this is what I generally use on these, like when I do them. But you can put your herbs and spices on, you know, if you like rosemary or anything like that. Definitely rosemary's lovely with these as well. Just a bit more on, and I'm just going to use some vegetable oil actually. It's just the first oil I've grabbed, you know, and I'm just going to put some oil on them. And those are all ready to go in the oven now. So I'm going to do the chicken now and prepare that. So I'm going to marinate that in one of these bowls. So we'll go ahead and do that. Right guys, I forgot, I'm going to make the focaccia bread so it can be proven whilst everything's marinating. So I'm using this strong white bread flour from Aldi, and what you'll need is 500 grams of this. So I've just weighed it out there on my scales, and I'm just sieving it into their bowl. Right, so in this you're also going to want 2 teaspoons of just fine salt. You will need coarse salt as well, but that's later on. So I'm just going to put 2 teaspoons of salt in my mix, and if you put the salt to one side of the bowl, so the salt on the left, and then we put the yeast on the right, because we don't want the yeast to mix with the salt, otherwise the salt kills the yeast. So we're just gonna open the yeast. Need a pair of scissors. There's a pair of scissors when you need them. Okay, so this is just the fast action yeast. I'll show you the packet. It's just from Aldi, but I'll just show you the packet in case you're looking for it, you know. So you know what you're looking for when you're in Aldi or wherever actually. But that's it there. And I hope you can see I've put the salt to one side and the yeast on the other side. Right, so we're just going to mix this together. So it's fine to mix it like this now, because the flour's creating like a bit of a barrier for the yeast and the salt, so they don't mix together like straight away, you know. Don't ask me what it is, but there is a science to it. So I'm just mixing that together. Okay. Now what we're going to do is add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this mix. And I've just created a well in the centre of the flour. So I'll just add 2 tablespoons of oil. Sorry guys, I'll show you the oil. Everything's from Aldi, you know. Well, most things are from Aldi. Oh, it's not olive oil. Sorry, it's not olive oil at all. But it doesn't matter. You can use rapeseed, or rapeseed oil. You can also use other oil, you know, sunflower oil, just whatever oil you've got, you know, but you can use the cold pressed rapeseed oil. I actually prefer this more than olive oil. It's much better for you actually than like when because olive oil, if you cook with olive oil, the properties diminish from it, but if you're cooking with a rapeseed oil, it keeps its properties, like all them good properties. So I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of oil in the centre well. That's lovely. And then guys, I've got some lukewarm water. So I've just boiled the kettle and then I've let the water cool down. So this is just like lukewarm water, and I'm just going to add the water carefully, like a bit at a time. And then I'm going to bring this kind of together into a dough. There's about 300 mils of milk. It's not milk, it's water. 300 mils of water here. I could possibly need more. It's like 300 to 400, I'm guessing, of water. But it's just, you know, eyeballing it, I guess. So instantly I can tell I need more. I'm probably going to need more than this even in the jug. But you're trying to want to bring it together so it creates like a sticky dough. So I'm just going to get some more water. So just adding like a bit water at a time until you get that consistency that you want. Right guys, I've brought that together so it's like a sticky dough, you know, can you see that? Right guys, I'm just going to flour my surface. I'm just going to use plain flour, or if you're in America, it's all-purpose flour. So I'm just flouring the surface there, and I'm going to turn out my dough mixture onto it. It's rather sticky. Scrape all of this out of the bowl. Good to get kids in helping at this point. Oh, I'm just going to remove my rings. Because this does get messy. I do have a little cat over there on the kitchen windowsill, and I normally put my rings on there. You know what? I've got this label on here saying plain flour, and I've got a Cricut machine, and it's my full intentions. Sorry, that's Minnie, no. It's my full intentions to do Cricut labels for these. But you know, I will get there. I will get round to it, guys. So very, very sticky, but we're just turning it out. Right guys, we're going to need this for 10 minutes. So I'm going to ask Google to set a timer for 10 minutes. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes, please.
Alright, 10 minutes. And that's starting now.
Right guys, I've been kneading that for 10 minutes. So I'm just going to add a tad bit of oil to this bowl, like literally a drizzle. It's just to stop the dough from sticking. So I'm just coating the bowl there. And then I'm going to transfer my dough into the bowl. That's it there. Pop it in there. And then I'm going to cover it with the cling film, some oiled cling film. Now you can cover it with a tea towel, you know, a damp warm tea towel, but I just tend to cover it with a cling film. So I'm just going to lightly oil the cling film here. I hope you can see, guys. Oh, It's just so if, well, it's not if, it's when the dough rises, it won't stick to the film. You know, the oil prevents it from sticking. So I'm just popping that over like that. And then you can pop a tea towel over there. And then we're going to leave that for an hour to rise. Right guys, so in this little bowl, I'm going to mix 1.5 tablespoons of the oil. You can use any oil for this. I'm using the rapeseed oil. So 1.5 tablespoons. And I'm going to mix in a teaspoon of this coarse salt, sea salt, coarse salt, and I'm going to put in a teaspoon of this garlic granules. I do not have any fresh garlic, so this is going to have to do. I suppose it's good as any, isn't it? So a teaspoon of the garlic granules. And I'm going to add to that a tablespoon of water as well, and just kind of mix it all together. I'm just going to go over to the top and pour a tablespoon of water in. Okay guys, so it's just this mixture here, and all I'm going to do is just mix it around, and I'm just going to let that all infuse together whilst the bread's proving. And all I wanted to do is for them garlic granules to you know, to sort of infuse in the oil. So I'm just going to set that to one side whilst I wait for my dough to prove. Right guys, next what I'm going to do is put some chicken breasts in this bowl. So I'm just going to give us one each. I think there's 5 of us tonight. Yes, there's 5 of us tonight. So I'll save this for another meal. I'm probably going to freeze that. So I'm just going to wash my hands. Okay, so all I'm going to do is that I bought this from Home Bargains. That it's Thai. It says air fry range, and I'm just going to use this to coat the chicken and marinate it. I'm also going to use some other coating once the chicken's like marinated nicely. But I'm just going to peel this off. Again, I think this is going to have to go in a different cupboard, a different container, because I'm finding in these containers things are going damp, and my kitchen's not particularly like damp. You know, it's I've got like 2 radiators in here, so I think it's well heated. Right, so I'm just gonna put this on the chicken. Just going to flip it over and do the other side. It smells really nice. We've not had this one before. I don't know if it's new in Home Bargains, but it's definitely new to us. So hopefully everyone will like it. And if they do, I'll certainly be buying it again. I think this will be really nice for barbecues as well, you know, in the summertime. For any sort of meats that you do. It might probably be nice on veg as well, you know. You know, my favourite thing on a barbecue is sweet corn. That's my favourite thing. I've actually got 30% off it because it goes out of date today. So worth having a look at the end of the day, you know. Anyway, yes, so I'm going to cover this with a bit of cling film and let this marinate for like an hour or so. Okay guys, I've got a tin here. I'm just going to oil it. So I'm just using the vegetable oil. Just going to oil it there. Just so the bread doesn't stick. And I'm just oiling up the sides of it as well. So my dough is ready. And as you can see, it's rose pretty well. So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to put it on the surface and stretch it out. So I'm just taking it out the bowl. And what I'm going to do is stretch it out so it's the size of the tin roughly. I think that's about right. I hope you can see that, guys. And then all I'm going to do is transfer the dough into the tin. And then what we do is we let that rise for about half an hour, about 35 to 45 minutes. So we let that rise, and I'm just going to put my cling film, this is the oiled cling film, I'm just going to put that back over, just loosely, you know, we don't want it to like cling to the tin. And then I'm just going to pop the tea towel over the top of it again and let that prove, as I say, for about 35 to 45 minutes. Right guys, it's had a little bit longer to prove because I've been rushing off doing something else. So yes, it's risen again, can you see? It looks lovely. So what we're going to do now is take this off, and I'm just going to make dimples in the bread. So kind of just sticking your finger in and just making like little divots in there. So something like that will do. Should put a couple there as well. And then all we're going to do is spread this on that we made. You know, this like little mix. So just spread that on the top. And then guys, I've got some fresh rosemary here, and I'm just going to put some rosemary sprigs on, and I'm just going to tear some off and stick the rosemary on, like just all over it really. Right guys, so it should look something like that. So that's ready to go in the oven, and I'm just going to do my chicken now. So I've got my potato wedges ready, the focaccia bread's ready, and I just need to do my chicken. So this has been marinating quite nicely there. It's had about a couple of hours, and I'm going to use this, which is these, it's like a crispy coating, and this is new from Home Bargains. So I'm just going to put some on a plate here, and I'm going to just dip the chicken in, and then I'm going to transfer the chicken into here once it's been coated. I hope you can see this, guys. Can you see this? So I'm just going to dip this chicken into these breadcrumby kind of coating. Give a good coating on it. See, it's crispy coating. So it's like that. And I'm just going to place those in there. Just trying to use all of that up, guys. That's the last one coated. We'll pop that one in there. So that's how those look. So I'm going to put the chicken and the wedges in the oven, and then I'll add the focaccia bread later on during the cooking. Right guys, I'm just going to knock up a quick salad to go with the food. I've just got the mixed leaf salad from Aldi. So I'm just going to pop some of that in the bowl. Just chop up some cucumber. Right guys, this is the focaccia bread, so it looks like it's turned out quite well, but we'll see when we taste it. Right, so that's dinner finished. So the focaccia bread turned out okay, well, looks okay. So we've got chicken, wedges, salad and focaccia bread for dinner.